I would like to say what's going on, everybody. I'm Nosa from Tango Hotel. Just want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. Hope you gentlemen over there had a wonderful holiday.
Thank God.
Yes, yes, thank God. And I'm very excited to get on this live today because we have a wonderful, wonderful collaboration with Paris Saint Germain and the legendary graph artist Crash. What's going on, Crash? How you doing?
All right, all right. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. All right. So let me introduce the room real quick. All right. Sitting there looking all, proper and with the nice suit jacket, we have Saul Cadden, who's our VP of Tango Hotel. Cool fun fact that you guys want to know about Saul is he used to work with Umbro. So this collaboration is kind of, it's like full circle. He used to work with Umbro, and he was part of the collaboration that happened with Off White and Umbro. So R.I.P. to Virgil Abloh, who we in
Yeah,
the
man.
fashion industry have lost. So just want to kind of put that fun fact out there, and sending our regards out to Virgil's family. And then the man sitting right next to him is New York's finest, legendary b-boy for life, Crash. What's going on, Crash? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, good. So I came across a CBS Sports article, right? That had a write up about you, and it was very, very informative. And it's a perfect segue that leads right into this collaboration. How did this collaboration with PSG, Crash, and Tango Hotel come about?
You're gonna laugh, but it was very simple. Um, I'm a big soccer fan, so let me just start with that. Um,
Hey,
we were talking about doing another version of the basketball, the miniature basketball, which we released last year, and I happened to be in Hawaii at the time, so I'm walking down the beach in Oahu, and trying to think of like, okay, what are we gonna do in terms of a new basketball design? And I see these
okay.
young cats playing soccer on the beach with a miniature ball, and it just like hit me, should we or could we do basketball, a soccer ball? So when I got back to the hotel, I immediately contacted Saul, like, hey, it's not a basketball. Is it possible to do a soccer ball? And as we're talking, it dawned on me that a couple of years ago, I did a small piece with an artist from Miami whose name is Abstract. He was doing something for PSG. So we
Oh,
were both in
nice.
Paris at the same time. And he wanted to know if I could give him a hand to do the installation. And I said, sure, yeah, I'll come over. And. So we went over to the stadium where he was painting. And
Nice.
I do a lot of stuff in Paris, so I have a weird following. So when word got out that I was helping him, the people at PSG were asking me, "Hey, oh wow, we didn't know it was you," and on and on. So that as simple as that, that's how this whole thing came about. I was on a beach, saw these cats playing soccer on the beach, and inquired.
Hey, I love that. I love that. I mean, and what a lot of people need to know is Paris has a wonderful art and graffiti scene as well too.
Huge.
Yeah, huge. I've been there before, and when I went for the first time, I saw that being a true hip hop head and lover of that type of street art. I've seen that, so it's just so cool how both worlds you have this fine European, more contemporary world mixing up with this hip hop, vibrant, colorful, very audacious culture as hip hop is, and it come together. So you know, now when you were designing for this collaboration, um, how did you approach putting the collaboration together as far as the artwork and the silhouettes chosen?
Well, I let them choose, and the reason why was because when we did our first collaboration, the way they took to the work, I didn't have to do anything. Just like, oh well, here's some stuff, I thought that can be used. They went on a different route, and you know, artists are always our worst critics. So I've
Yep.
learned in past years to divorce myself when you're doing something in terms of a design. You just gotta just let it go and let them choose, let them work with it. And normally when that happens, it's always the best way. So they actually were the ones that ran with it.
And when we took our first crack at it and started really diving into all the different details, we loved working with Crashes on during the first release that we did this
Yes.
spring. For this one, we wanted to take a completely different approach. So we took four different pieces of artwork, uh, reworked it together as one single piece, and then really dove into what PSG stands for, which is it's more than just football. It represents culture, music, art, restaurants, food.
Yeah,
It's
gas,
really
everything.
it's everything. It's you know
It's
the
nice.
model is like yeah,
Yeah.
we are Paris. We are love. So that's kind of how we took the approach, and then that's how we jumped into all the different silhouettes, from the classic heavyweight hoodies to jerseys to even incorporating a basketball jersey and mesh shorts.
Yeah, I seen that in the collection, which we're going to touch on. Seeing the basketball jersey and the shorts, and what a lot of people don't know is the PSG, that statement, "We are Paris." If you ever go to Paris, you see PSG not just in the football club, but you
Um,
see it in the basketball. I mean, that's why I think they have multiple collaborations a year with Jordan, brand Jordan, and it's all about creatives, all about the culture. It's not just the sport alone, but the expression of the love of Paris through all aspects. So that's pretty dope. I like that, and the fact that you allowed us Crash to really dive into the silhouettes and be make this a true collaboration. That's what's exciting about this collaboration. So
yeah, I mean the
let's
way
not.
collaboration is the word. I'm
Mhm.
really big on that. It's easy to work with someone, and and that's it. But this was a true collaboration, so it just worked well. Just worked well.
I love that. I love that. Well, let's get into this collaboration and show some of the pieces in this capsule. So we're going to get set up for that. But I'm excited to kind of go through this and talk to everybody about this and kind of go over the details because the details in this collaboration in this collection, it's very smooth. It's not forced. It looks really good. So if people are on this live right now watching, when we get into this collection and this collaboration, this is something that you definitely want to cop. I'm seeing comments. Someone said that they copped the hat. The
Yeah,
beanie
man.
is fire. People saying they might have to get the whole entire collection. I think you should. Yes, I think that's a smart move on your part. Get the whole
The
collection.
what when we start looking at stuff, the details is what bugs me out the most because, I mean, there are a lot of young heads out there that are that are designing their own little lines and brands, and that's great. But what makes the difference are details that people don't think about, and when you apply those details, all of a sudden it becomes a whole different thing.
Exactly. And what people don't know, we did this collaboration. It was for the launch of their store. They opened up a PSG store, and
Right.
we were proud to be part of that launch of the store. We created a collection so they can have in the store, and they already been selling some pieces in the store. But today is the very first day that we are going live in the States.
Yeah.
So this live is literally a celebration. It's almost like cutting a ribbon and opening the doors.
And it's gonna work out for us because from what I think they sold out all the hoodies in Paris. So
Yes.
come this way because we got
Yeah, we got them. We have a little cachet of them. So the
them.
first piece we're going to talk about is the Crash hoodie. The piece that I definitely love. Um, if you look at that piece right there, oh, so that's the PSG hoodie. So if you look at that piece right there, you see their logo, the Paris Saint Germain logo in the center of that hoodie, and behind it you see the Crash artwork. The cool thing about that Crash artwork is it's not screen printed, it's an engineered print that
Yeah.
we did a whole entire roll of. We cut it and we embroidered that, so there's a print right there. So the little quick detail, you see the Crash artwork in the background, you see the Paris Saint Germain logo on the very top, you see Crash signature that's embroidered, and on the very bottom, Tango Hotel. So you know it just loves how the collaboration comes together like that. So that's the PSG hoodie. Now, if you look at the hoodie, there's some other pieces on that hoodie. The drawstrings are tonal, so it's navy on navy with metal tips on the hoodie, which is smooth. We have our traditional keyhole that when you see that keyhole, you know it's Tango Hotel right there. And on the other sleeve, You see Crash X Tango Hotel embroidered, showing our partnership in this collaboration. This piece is $88. Simple and clean. I mean, look at it right now. It's on the man, the
Check out
legend
the
right
artist
now.
himself wearing
Hey,
it.
hey, hey, bro, that looks good on you, bro. That looks really good.
Hey,
You
listen,
know?
I grew up, wearing hoods. I was a young kid doing boxing, and we used hoods when we did our morning runs. So, it just full circle, man.
Yeah. So if people are wondering like how does that look, there's a lot of color going on into that. But if you look at that piece, the subtleness of the navy kind of
Yeah, man.
settles a lot of the color and brings the color together, but that color brings the life and the vibrancy of that piece right there. The
and
next
this
piece, I think. Go ahead, Saul.
and this hoodie, it's a nice heavyweight fleece hoodie. It's about 380 grams, so that's about 11 ounces. It's nice. It's heavy. It's great for winter. It's a great piece all around with the kangaroo pockets.
Man.
Oh yes, kangaroo
Good.
pockets, nice deep hood right
Yeah,
there.
man.
So in streetwear terms, it's cozy, fellas.
Yeah, man.
It's
Yeah,
cozy. All
yeah.
right. So that's something
I
that's
mean,
very, very
I wear
cozy.
a large. There's a large, and there's still room to grow. So,
Okay, so it's a true fit. It's a classic fit to
yeah,
that
man.
deep hood, a kangaroo pocket right there with the
Yep.
tonal stitching. The next piece is one of my favorites. Is our crash hoodie that has the engineered print artwork across the entire chest. So if you kind of get in a little closer, you can see that it's not screen printed, but it's actually cut and sewn into the actual hood. So it's an engineered printed fabric that's cut and sewn into the hood. You see the PSG patch logo on the sleeve. On the very bottom of that particular sleeve, you see the keyhole for Tango Hotel. And then on the other sleeve, you see our Crash and Tango Hotel embroidered stitch. Nice sleeves right there. Very tight on the wrist, so therefore allows you to stay warm. Tonal drawstrings right there with the metal tips. I love that piece right there. Which leads us into the
Yo.
sweatpants.
Yeah, man.
What's crazy about the sweatpants is normally when you have two different hoodies, some people try to tend to create two different type of sweatpants, but we
Nope.
didn't do that. We have one sweatpant that can go with both hoodies.
Both.
So if you look where Saul's finger is at, that patch right there matches up with the hoodie that has that same patch on the center, and then on the leg you see Tango Hotel going down the leg, which matches the artwork that you've seen in the other hood in the colors in the
It,
color story right there,
you know what's
and that's embroidered.
so special about this is that
Yeah.
this is we sublimated on another piece of fabric and then from
Hmm.
there embroidered it down. So it's another engineered placement. It's not like it's just a regular screen print design on a leg. It's got a beautiful hand feel and crazy details.
Yep. And then right there you have the pocket with the zip. So you have a hidden zipper inside the pocket right there. Very clean. The very back you have a hidden zipper for the back pocket. The fill, if you're wondering what type of fit that is a kind of like a Nike Tech Fleece fit. And once again, it goes back with both of the hoodies. And that pant is, I want to say price point for that is 82. So both of the hoodies are $88. Look how it matches. Perfect. With that one, if I want to be a little bit more subtle and clean, I can rock it with the other one as
Yeah.
well. Both hoodies are 88. The pants is 82. All right. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So guess what? PSG, what? It's a football team. We have to do a jersey. We had to do a jersey. So if you check out the jersey right there, you see the all over print of the artwork. The cool thing about that artwork is it's not just one piece of art, but like Saul said earlier, those are four different pieces of art that's been put together, cut, engineered onto that fabric. Little detail, if you look at the neckline, you have the black ringer, also the ringer on the sleeves, black ringer on the sleeves. You have the PSG patch on the left chest, and then on the right chest, you have the crash embroidery, embroidered logo right there. Tango Hotel on the center, neckline, you see the clean yoke, you see the patchwork on the very bottom. I love that piece right there. It's one of my favorite pieces. Let's see the back again. The back of that, like, oh,
Nuts.
oh, it's so nice, so vibrant as well. You can definitely match that up with the sweats. Also, too, if you want to do a little layering effect to it, you can wear that under the hoodies and let the
Mm-hmm.
shirt come out from the bottom to give you a little
Yep.
pop of the abstract artwork right there. One thing about France and one thing about Paris, when you go out there, they dress and they style to the socks. So everything is about the detail. So how you even put together the outfit is about the detail. So I love that soccer jersey right there. Or I'm sorry, football jersey. You know what I mean? Because that's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
There
It's
you go.
football. Yeah, yeah.
It's a football
Yeah.
jersey.
Football
Love that
jersey,
right there. Yeah. Next is the we're gonna get into the basketball jersey. Love the basketball jersey right there.
dude. It's
Mesh.
nuts. This
And
is so
this
nuts.
is this is my favorite piece, and
Yeah,
this really goes back to that whole PSG
yeah.
vibe and culture. This is a beautiful mesh body, and then we have
Mm-hmm.
like a crazy printed rubber patch in
Mm-hmm.
the center chest,
Love
also with
that.
the four different panel piece of artwork, printed
Yep.
ribbing on the side.
Love the printed ribbon on the side. So I love how the body is a navy body, but then
Yeah,
you see around the body, around the silhouette, you see the artwork around
yeah.
the
It's cool.
silhouette, and it's almost symbolic to like when you're in Paris, right? You look around the city. Around the city, you see graffiti pieces here
Yeah,
and there throughout the city. So I love that detail and the fact that we chose to do the artwork as more of around the boundary, the border of the true silhouette. You see the patchwork on the very bottom of the slit of the jersey. You see the Tango Hotel, our logo down there, our interpretation of the NBA logo. So love that. Yeah, so that's peace. And then on the very back of it, you see the number 10. Quick question: why the number 10?
Number
So
10 is I guess your most talented team player. Whereas 10, that's the focal point. Number 10, number 9 are the two numbers that the
no,
big players wear. Like in baseball, a big number is like 21. You know,
Yes,
the guys that wear 21 are they represent. So that's the same type of thing with soccer. Number 10, number 9 are the ones that are your stars, your main players.
yes, yes. I love that. So even in the placement of the numbers, we want to make sure that it's the best of the best wearing it. Also, the basketball short. If you check out the basketball short,
Dude,
navy
yeah,
bottom with the graffiti trim around the silhouette, the patch, the PSG patch on the very bottom of that leg right there, tonal drawstrings, navy drawstrings with the metal tips, super clean. I just love this artwork. And if you've been to Paris and you've been to like the Pagali district and you went to the PSG store across from there, there's a basketball court. And the cool thing about that basketball court, it's painted. It's very colorful, very
yeah,
vibrant. It
yeah.
almost reminds me of that artwork of your artwork, Crash.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone ever had the chance to go to the actual stadium that where PSG plays, they actually have pieces on the stadium that they had commissioned by some of the local graffiti artists. So when I went there for the first time, I was completely blown away how into the culture they are that they actually invited these guys to do murals on the stadium.
That's dope. That is so dope. On the
Yeah,
back of that, on the back of that basketball short, you have that pocket that has the Velcro closure. It has the embroidered crash and Tango Hotel in the very back pocket. I love the Velcro enclosure. Let's make it possible that you can be playing and still
yeah,
have your keys or your
mm,
wallet in your back pocket and not lose them. So I love that piece right there. That basketball short, the retail for that basketball short is $70 and the basketball jersey was 68. So, just a quick little recap. Let's go back into some of those pieces that we had. Take a look at that hoodie right there. That ties back in with the sweats. Hoodies for 88, sweats for 82. You gotta love that. I love the fact that we chose navy as the grounding body for that. To tie that back in with the jersey right there. Colors go perfect. Awesome, amazing. Tie back in with the crash hoodie.
yeah,
Artwork going across the chest.
yeah, man.
You could definitely tie back in with the hoodie and the
that's
and
the
the
best part.
shorts.
Everything's
Yes,
merchandised together.
Yeah.
I love this collapse. I love this capsule. This collection is really really clean. Um, and then at the same time, it depends what season you're on, but you can wear that in any season. And then we got
Okay.
the beanies. We also have a beanie. I'm actually wearing the beanie, so I got the 25th hour. I got my package. I love this beanie. It's very, very soft to the hand. You have the all over print artwork on the beanie with the PSG patch logo on the very front, embroidered, and on the very back you have a light patch or a light print that says Crash and Tango Hotel. Very subtle, so it doesn't take away from the artwork. It feels really, really good.
And then
I'm probably
Nosa,
gonna. Oh,
every product also has the PSG security tag.
Yeah.
So that's how you know that
oh,
it's an actual
It's legit.
legit
Yeah.
piece and
oh,
it's not a knockoff.
yeah. So that's stepping into the new technology now, where every piece has that. So therefore, if you scan it or you check it, it's authentic. It's not a knockoff. You can't get that, in Santee Alley. You can't get that on Houston Street. It's
Yeah.
legit. And ladies and gentlemen, what started it all? Kids playing soccer on the beach.
Yep. That's how it
Here we
started. The idea.
That's how it started. Look what we have now. We have our own Tango Hotel Crash PSG soccer ball. You can purchase a soccer ball as well. I know a lot of people are going to be taking trips. It's trying to change the forecast, leaving its cold winters for nice
Yeah.
leaving the cold winters for nice resorts. Going to Puerto Rico, going to DR, going to the Turks and Caicos, going to these islands to get away from the winter. You definitely want to have something you can play soccer with on the beach, or in your neighborhood. Oh, and we're getting a signature. Can I have that, please?
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Love that. Love that. And ladies and
Definitely gonna
gentlemen,
add this
that's
to my collectors.
yes. And, and
Thank you.
and ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call full circle. It started off
Pretty
it
much.
started off
Literally.
with the idea of how can we upgrade from the basketball that we did in the spring while on vacation, walking the beach, saw some kids playing, and ladies and gentlemen, we give you the PSG Tango Hotel Crash Collection.
There you go.
Thank you. Nosa, any questions
Um, as far as questions coming from, someone
from the
said, "Can we see the
audience?
football?" Boom, there's the football right there. They love it. They're saying it's sick as AF. You know what that means. They love that right there. Someone saying, "Saul, you're the man." A bunch of
There
fire
you go.
emojis.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of fire emojis right there. People are screaming exclusive. Yes, for those that are just chiming in today or chiming in right now, today is the very first day that this collection is live here in the States. Live here in the States. So definitely get this right now. They already sold out in Paris in the store that opened up. They're trying to ask for some more. We're
Sold out the
trying to
first.
see if we have some, but yeah, this is definitely an exclusive, wonderful collection. The soccer ball started it all and brought together true collaboration and brought to you this collaboration, this capsule right here. Love these pieces. It's subtle. It's not overworked. You have two hoodies, a sweatpant, soccer jersey. I'm sorry, football jersey, a
Football jersey.
basketball. Yes, a basketball jersey, basketball shorts, a soccer ball, and guess what? A nice cozy beanie.
Yeah, man.
And for
You
anybody
gotta
that doesn't
love it.
buy the football, we're going to be including some stickers in there as well.
Oh, I love stickers, so I might as well get the football then, right? Yeah, yeah. So I mean, so how do you feel about this collaboration and this particular capsule that we did?
This was it was incredible, amazing response, amazing punters. PSG, we just want to say thank you, Fabian. Thank you,
Yes.
Emmanuel. Thank you,
Yeah.
Crash. Also want to thank you and the whole Tango team. It's been fantastic and to really to continue to supporting artists to help amplify this story and to continue creating these amazing wearable pieces of art because at the end of the day these
Yeah.
are all collector's items. It's another piece of artwork that you could
Yes.
add to your collection.
I totally agree. I totally agree. I just want to say that we brought up that we're doing this collaboration, I was excited to see the end result. And seeing the end result, I'm just excited and happy for our team, and definitely happy that Crash brought this to us and allowed us into his
Yeah.
world again to do something like this. So bring him into the frame. We want to see
There
the
you
man
go.
right now. Bring him into the frame. You know, thank you, brother. We appreciate you.
Thank you. And
You
thank you to
know,
Network for having us.
Yes, thank
yes,
you.
thank you, network. Thank you, network, for making this possible. For everybody that's chiming in right now, look at the collection, rewatch this video. Definitely want to get into some of these pieces. They're great price points. They're not taxing over the head, and it's something that you can put in your collection. If you want something that's vibrant, if you want something that's tonal, you have that. I'm actually going to Paris later on this year in spring, so I'm gonna have a couple of those pieces. So I'll
Going.
be on the look. So
Yeah.
be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for my orders coming through. I'm definitely got to support this, and yeah, I'll definitely take some selfies next to the Eiffel Tower when I rocking my PSD Crash Tango Hotel
Yeah.
pieces. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a
Thank you.
wonderful day. I hope everyone out there has a great and wonderful year 2022. Time to boss up and might as well look good into some Tango Hotel while you're bossing up. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Enjoy.